on today, YouTube? Back with another one, BWI to ATXF, the channel. And today we're going to talk about over 5 year ownership. I'm one of the only people on YouTube, no shame or whatever, but the longest RCF owner, one of the longest RCF owners on YouTube. So I just wanted to talk about my experience with the car. I'll start this off by saying, go ahead and like and subscribe if you haven't already, and be sure to drop F in the chat. Not drop F in the chat, that's what it's based off of, but go ahead and join F in the chat for any prospective owners or current owners, just to chop it up. You got any questions, hit the comments or hit the chat to really just talk about F stuff all day. So now that that's out the way, best car that I ever owned, hands down. So if you're here to figure out if you should get an F, 100% you should get an F, but you have to be aware what you're getting into. So this is a naturally aspirated. I'm not going to drop the, all the specs on. You already know the horsepower, the crank horsepower and the low torque and everything. This is my daily driver and it has checked all the boxes for me. There has been very minimal issues with this car. One of the only repairs that I had on was the O2 sensors, which apparently is a common issue for Toyota just in general. So go ahead and check that video out if you're interested in that. As you may already know as well, the Toyota Lexus has very low maintenance. Now, I'm not going to say this is a Camry because it's far from it, but I really haven't had to do anything to it to make it good, or make it to maintain it. I got the transmission and rear differential fluid changed at 65,000 miles. I did some mods to it before I get into the mods, because I'm really not going to get into the mods too much, but let me see. O2 sensors, some cosmetic things that are just like with the age. This is a 10-year-old vehicle, but I digress. All that to say, this is a good car. If you want longevity and everything, you want high quality, this is the car you want. Let's go ahead and hop inside real quick just to see what else is, just see what it looks like on the inside for a 76,000 mile, basically 10-year-old car. So hop in here. It's a little dirty right now. It's impromptu video, but as you may have already known, this is a known issue for the RCF. This will delaminate. Yeah, I think it's a common issue. I got this replaced in 2020 also. Shameless plug. Check me out for that warranty claim on Goodwill. But it's been holding up since then. Outside of that, you got normal wear and tear on the inside. Video on this upper right hand corner, but added a little bit of flair to the inside. The most wear in here is going to be this armrest, and I probably just need to clean this, but keep this very clean. No issues in here at all. I mean, these are the seats, no tears, everything works. I do not have an issue with the Mark Levinson amp. Had one mishap years ago, it never happened again, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. That's been solid. Man, no complaints on here, no rattles. I really don't know what else to say. I have no complaints on the inside. And that's my driver's seat. Something that you might encounter when you're looking at these cars is a bolster, where you can see normal wear and tear right here. 10 years, I'll take that all day. This is my daily driver, so I gotta clean the headrest, but I do have a car seat in here for my son. So I drive this every day, whenever I need to, and it does the job. It does the job. It's never left me on the side of the road. It's never treated me wrong, for real. Even on the O2 sensors going up, it was still driving, just bad fuel economy. So that's it for that. I mean, I'm not gonna make a whole video on like my mods and stuff. That's all captured on the channel. I just wanted to give praise to Lexus and Toyota for making such a good car. Definitely can make it on your own should you buy this. Now Now, you got to be intentional when you get this car. What are your goals? Do you want a very beautiful crafted machine that looks very good aesthetically and mechanically is going to uphold its end of the bargain for a long time? Or do you want something that you can squeeze every bit of power out that you can and go fast, match with the domestics and everything? If that's what you want, there are options for superchargers and everything, but like, just know, nothing that you add forced induction into for a naturally aspirated engine is going to have the same reliability. Excuse the train back there. But just keep that in mind. It is expensive to mod this car. And that's the reason why I just kind of kept it OEM plus. This caters to me. I'm satisfied with the crank horsepower for now. Got a catback, it adds about 40 horsepower and everything. But yeah, just be intentional. I see so many times where people say, oh, I got this car, I think I'm gonna get rid of it because it's not what I thought. You ain't do your research, man. I'm here to tell you right now, if you want a good car, great. If you want a mod for power, you got to proceed with caution. If that's up to you, I'm talking like 15, 10K just to make a little bit more. Just consider that. I mean, people do it all day, but just consider that. It's not like bolt-on downpipes, you know, upgrade the turbo like on a Supra or an M car and everything. Proceed knowledgeable on that. Here's my engine bay. This is not a mod list, but I keep it clean even when the thing is dirty. I keep it clean. Shout out to the sponsor, Uperion. For any titanium goods that you need, holla at them. Shameless plug. But yeah, this is a beautiful naturally aspirated engine, and I keep saying the same thing on this video. It does exactly what you want it to do, what it needs to do. It's not going to leave you on the side of the road. Solid. And I think you can get these for like sub 40 now, depending on the miles and the years and the mods to it. But I digress. If you are considering getting one of these cars with everything that I said in mind, pull the trigger. Don't have no second thoughts. Oh, another thing I want to talk about. I have the performance pack with the carbon fiber, beautiful carbon fiber weave up here, with the rear differential being torque vector and differential. I know that scares a lot of people. Don't. Like, I've had zero problems with that rear diff. And I don't expect to have any problems with the rear diff either. Got the AGs on there. See my other videos for that. But again, this is not a mod list. One thing that you should look out for, and I think this is going to be inevitable based on what I've seen with my time in the platform, the valley plate leak. I think it's coolant valley, the valley plate leak. So basically it leaks coolant. And you can see this by, you know, if it's a real bad leak, it'll be on the ground. It'll be towards the rear of your firewall. But one way to monitor it is the reservoir right here. You can see mine is not low. It was low one time when I had the O2 sensors replaced, and they topped it off. It hasn't really went down since. That's on the radar. I think it's about like a $2,000 repair. Just expect that. If you are on the market, see if that has been replaced. But quite honestly, any F car, that's going to be the biggest flaw of this platform. Just expect that and pocket that money so you can act accordingly. Now, I do pretty much all the mods myself. I do all the maintenance by myself. I'll delegate when I need to, if it's out of my expertise or I just don't feel like it or I had the time for it. But this is a great platform to own, and I stand on that. This is one of the best cars that I've ever had, hands down. If I get rid of it, it's not going to be for problems. It's just going to be because I'm bored with it. That's not in the immediate future by any means, but this is my 5-year ownership review of a 2015 Lexus RCF. Go ahead, again, like and subscribe if you haven't already. Hop into F in the chat to talk F stuff. I'm telling you, it's not a lot of motion in there right now, but it just requires a little bit more people. And I'm happy to talk about F stuff all day. So this has been another episode of BWI to ATXF, the channel. I'm gonna catch y'all next time, and we got more videos coming.